Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this Tuesday morning. Got a great show lined up. But first, let's get our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center. It's going to be really nice today. Get up to about 79 degrees. In fact, the whole week looks really nice. It's just good outdoor weather, perfect spring weather. Low will be 57. Water, it's going to be a little cool in the morning, but it's ideal. Water temperature is 67 degrees. Been pretty steady with that. Let's take a look at our river readings brought to us by Watson's Land and Marina Dry Storage. Folks, at Apalachicola, Bluntstown, it's at 22 foot. And it is staying up there. It may start dropping in a day or two, but that is high. The Choctahatchee at Caryville is at 15.8, right at 16, but it's going to start dropping tomorrow. Now, going by that Apalachicola River reading at 22, I'm going to show you some pictures this next segment, and you're going to see some fish, some nice mess of fish caught by some ladies fishing. Who says you can't catch some nice fish on some high water, because you can really get back in those sloughs, and like these ladies did. I got a tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. We're looking at neap tides today. Really not a lot of total movement, so I won't give you those times, but getting better toward the end of the week. Marine forecast be north, coming about 10 to 15, so really nice outdoor weather. All right, let's take our break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. So glad you're with us this morning. Hope you're getting ready to have a great day at work or whatever you've been doing today. So let's get started now on our Panhandle Outdoor Picture Parade. There's a lot of neat pictures and all the different variety. But first one, who says you can't catch fish in the rain? On the left, Blake Sutherland, and on the right, Garrison Rosie. And both those boys are good fishermen. You see the raindrops on the water. They're hiding up under their little bit of shelter there. But that is a nice mess of bass right there. Good job, boys. All right. Next picture. Now, I know this is not a wall hanger, but Michael Emerson's proud of it because he said this is the first bass. He got a new boat, and this is the first bass he caught in a new boat. So that's something to be proud of, Michael. All right, check this out. Young lady shooting. They're at a shooting range. This is up in Tallahassee. This is Keaton Wall. And I had her brother on, younger brother, student of the month, last month, Colton Wall. Her dad, Derek, he's a dentist up there in Lynn Haven. But listen, she's at a sorority up there, and they had they had a dad-daughter weekend, and they all went to Target. I said, what a neat idea for a sorority to go up there and doing outdoor things with a dad at the Target range and all. So that's Derek with his daughter, Keaton. Good job, Keaton, a senior now at Florida State. Okay, Russell Sims. Russell Sims had a really good bass fishing trip here. Russell Sims, okay. Now this one's special to me. This one I just talked about on the show about the water, high water, and they still catching fish. On the left, Levon Bilsma. On the right, Tammy Schumann-Zackrell. That's Lighting by Levon on the left now, and she's one of our big sponsors. And Tammy's daughter, Tammy's son, I have him on a lot. But listen, these two ladies went by themselves out of Howard's Creek, and they caught these fish, I believe it was Saturday they caught them. Good job, Levon. Next time y'all go, you let me know. I'm going to go film you two ladies fishing. That would make a good show right there. All right, good, nice mess of fish. All right, I'll let you read this one. This is, love this picture, Marcus Lee Parrish. Check it out, Winston Chester. We even had people talking about your show and you at Blue Water today while we were shopping when they saw the shirt. So that's just a great picture of a sunset. And old Marcus is good about advertising Team Panhandle Outdoors. Good job, Marcus. And they've caught some nice pompano. I have John on here on a regular basis. John Boyce with a nice pompano. John's the one on the left, okay? Loves to fish over there at Crooked Island Sound. Is a really good fisherman. I just put this in here. This was not local. This is down at Spruce Creek, which is outside Daytona. I know the area down there. And this big old gator here, they had to dispose of him. He had a 100-pound, family's pet, 100-pound bulldog, folks, 100-pound now. Had gotten caught up in this, and they saw it as really a bad situation. Just what I want to talk about. especially around Deer Point Lake or Lake Seminole in our viewing area. These gators, especially in the springtime, these bull gators will get out and start moving around in their mating season. They'll get on land a lot more than normal do in the springtime. And what you don't realize and what we don't realize is the speed they will have and being able to run. They'll get up on those legs and they'll start running, and they're really fast, and it just catches a lot of animals by surprise. I just put this in here so you'd be aware of it. Like I say, this was not local, but I know years ago, I know our friend Judge Eleanor lost one of his dogs up at Deer Point Lake. It's just a tragic situation, and it's just animals, just human. I'm sorry, it's not human behavior. It's animal nature, and it's nature, and they will go for a dog, especially if one's out there swimming. But try to, just be aware of that. I know, try to prevent it if you can. I move on. This is a freshman at Moe's. This is Raven Taylor. Went fishing Saturday with her granddad, Ken Taylor, and she's and her grandmother is Harriet Taylor. Harriet is a principal at Springfield Elementary. And to put things in perspective, when I said she went fishing with her grandfather, now I'm going to show you how old I am. I actually taught her grandfather, Ken Taylor, way back in the day, and it's so great to see him taking his granddaughter fishing. So good job, Raven Taylor. Just a series of pictures here. Tracy neighbors off Camp Flowers Road, just taking pictures off the porch there. 2 deer walking across there. Good pictures, and then she sent this picture of a nice Rayford neighbors. Caught this nice bass out of Cook's Bayou, and they're actually getting his 8-pounder. He's actually getting it mounted. So good job there. Lily Newsom, I had Lily on the show. She and her husband on the show before. They make a living in the oystering business, and this is Bubba's first bass. Remember when it's raining a lot? They can't go fishing when it's raining like this, but this was really good. This is Bubba on his first bass. Good picture there. Okay, now let's see. I got one more picture I want to show you. I got a little email. This is a little email with this and said, "Hey Winston, I just want to share this picture of 2 of our daughters from our spring break last week. We took an afternoon beach trip to Deer Lake Park, and my husband and our oldest daughter, Addie, caught several nice pompano. Her little sister, Landry, were just happy to help. Please enter us in sweepstakes, and we enjoy your show. Have a good day. Lee Ann and Philip Engel from Defuniak Springs." And what a fun trip I know y'all have for spring break. So I got more pictures. I'm just going to pick them up tomorrow because I'm just running out of time on the little picture segment here. So just stop and look back. What a great variety of pictures and all. We get to show almost every morning, really. There's so much going on. These are all recent pictures within the last several days and all. Some yesterday, some 2 or 3 days ago. So that's all going on now. Like I say now, I said on yesterday's show, remember the pompano, April is pompano month, and you can see by the pictures we saw. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Let's go ahead and add Leanne Engel from Defuniak and Philip Engel. So now y'all are in the big pickle jar, and y'all are eligible for some prizes. I'm going to show you next segment some prizes I'm going to have for y'all pretty soon. But let's go on to this next segment now. We're going to show this video of Saturdays. Before we get into that, we're all talking about doing outdoor things with kids and young people and how much we enjoyed it, and that sort of carries over and sort of molds us for a lifetime. That's certainly what it did to me and my family. But one of the things, and it doesn't always have to be hunting and fishing. If you can see some wildlife photography and just all kind, I just love it all. And one of the things, though, that we put in years ago and doing in the outdoor ed class, and just understand, I try to teach a kid this huge umbrella of outdoors, all kind of things to do with nature. And also, there's some like fun little games, like when you go on camping trips or get out on Saturday afternoon and just with a group of people. And one of those little games is horseshoes. And I know it sounds, it sounds corny and all that kind of stuff, but I wish you could see the enthusiasm 18-year-old kids have for horseshoes. We'll spend about 6 or 7 days, and you would think they're in the World Series. And it's because they've really never had time to just sit down and stop and just go play horseshoes. They've never been exposed to it, and about 90% of them have not. I've done a little poll year after year. About 90-95% of those kids never play horseshoes. You wouldn't think it's that big a deal. But I'm not going to. I don't have a video of it. I may do a little video next day or two of it. But I just wanted to relay to you, if you have an opportunity to just get some young people, just play a little bit, a little 21-point game, and it's just some wonderful. Sometimes I just close my eyes and just listen to them laughing and hollering and all kind of things, and the clank of the horseshoes. So don't forget about doing something like that, especially on camping trips and outdoor activities and all. I told them they may take trips to a Montana fishing lodge, and you probably go behind that cabin that you're going to be staying at. There'll probably be some horseshoe stakes set up, and then you'll be good at it because you've had practice. All right, now let's get to the video. This past Saturday morning, we were able to get down to Blue Water. What a great crowd, and to me, it's like a little festival going down there and just seeing all the folks. And I see a lot of viewers down there. I see some folks I see every year, and of course the Blue Water staff are helpful and all. And I would like to take the camera, and fortunately, every year I've been able to run into some different viewers and all from different places. So you'll see some new reels and all that Penn's coming out with, and just a really good trip. Okay, so let's watch this little 4-minute video on our trip this past weekend. Yeah. All right, folks, always an exciting time for me. I'm at the Blue Water tent sale, and a good crowd here, so I'm going to run in here and see what they got. I bet I'm going to buy a couple of those things. Let's go. Let's go.
I only got 4 sets left. I had a bunch of them yesterday. I've only got 4 left.
Sure. Ran into some viewers all the way from up north of Bonifay, Bill Miller and Cassie Miller. Glad to have y'all on the show. Listen, y'all came a long way. Miller Crossroads?
Yeah.
Y'all watch Panhandle Outdoors often?
Often we have it recorded every day,
morning.
so we don't miss
Every morning.
Every morning. And y'all enjoy fishing?
Yes, sir. We love it. And that's why we watch your show so much. You got all the latest insight, information, and places to go. And I'm a big surf fisherman too. I love pompano fishing.
All right. Well,
That's why we're here in April. You said April's the run.
April's a month. You're right.
Yeah.
Have y'all found some good stuff?
We have. It's been a good time. Surprise! I didn't realize it was just really this big, but we do. We always love to come in.
Yes. Now y'all work at a state park also, some volunteer working on? Or?
Yes, we do. We volunteer out there at St. Joseph and over at St. George.
Good for y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for watching the show, and good to meet y'all.
Thank you. It's great meeting y'all. Thank you.
Okay, we always run into the Penn Reel Rep. And Kevin Bennett is just a big friend of Panhandle Outdoors. He's donated stuff over the years and all. It's always great to be here with Kevin. Good to see you.
Good to see you again, Mr. Winston.
All right, now listen, I know y'all are, this is your busy season, isn't it, going to all these tackle stores and all?
It is a busy season.
Well, tell us what's going on with Penn Reels. Every year y'all just amaze me at what y'all do.
Well, we keep our basic models are out there, but we always try and upgrade or find something that fills the gap. So this year it's going to be the new Clash Series reel, something totally different for Penn.
Okay, tell us about it.
So this is kind of what it looks like. Very small, compact. It's actually going to be our lightest Penn reel ever. But the big thing is going to be the inside of the gear. Most reels at this price point are going to have what's called a cast gear. And this model is going to be a machined CNC aluminum. So it's just going to be tighter, more precise, more precision. So it's going to last longer. So we've gone to maybe a 10 or 15 year reel. Could be a lifetime reel for the guy who takes really good care of his stuff.
Yeah, really nice.
In the larger models, we are going to go to a brass gear, so our offshore series, a 5, a 6, or 8,000 size, we're going to go to all brass gears. Something you probably haven't seen in a spinning reel in 30 years, so it's coming back.
Really nice.
Price point is going to be between $180 to $260, just depending on size. And the model you're showing, we actually have some new Spiderwire braid, which is a sister company, and that's going to be the new camo blue. So for our clear coastal waters, it just goes camo. It blends in.
Yeah, I like that.
It looks good too, right?
Yes,
Looks
sir.
never hurt.
That's right. Buddy, thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
All right. Kevin Bennett, Penn Reels.
Okay.
I guess
over there in the corner is $10. Also, we have 3 tables set up with $5 t-shirts on all.
I've been shopping. I'm gonna take these to the truck. All right, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that little clip there. Had a great time, and it's just fun talking to people and visiting with them. We all had the same things in common as love and passion for the Florida Panhandle outdoors and enjoying people too. So, great organization at Blue Water Outrigger staff. Let's move on to our fishing game times. We're looking at, brought to us by Mark Coward, Accounts Realty. We're looking at 11:12 to 1:12. Right here in the middle of the day, and then 11:40 to 1:40 tonight. And like I said yesterday, I like that middle of the day time right there. I'll say good morning to the folks up there at Crow's Corner. That's on the way up there in Gaston, Liberty County, on that area right there on Highway 20. Okay, but if you're going on the Lake Talcon Road, they got a big old convenience store there, got all fried chicken and all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of good folks up there watch Panhandle Outdoors every morning. So right there in the corner of the Lake Talcon Road and Highway 20 before you get to Ocklawaha River. Good morning, folks. Now I want to show you some of the things, the giveaway. I told you I was going to get a lot of stuff to give away. I'm just going to sort of hold it up here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time, okay? This is just some of it right here. Isn't that pretty? All right, I got all these right here, and we don't want to get them in the way there. We're going to lay them down right here, okay? Maybe they didn't break. Got some reels, got some nice reels. Look here, a Kuma reel, really nice here. Got a couple of boxes, got four nice reels we're going to give away. And I was telling Gail and I were talking about it, and I told Jeff this morning, I think what I decided to do, we're going to do something different this year. I'm going to give all this away the week, my final week at work, the week of my retirement will be the last week of May, okay, when I'll be retiring from all my years of school teaching. And we're just going to have a big party all throughout the Panhandle. Everybody's just going to be having a party on because of my retirement. A lot of people are happy to get rid of me, and some are just happy to. Anyway, that week will be our sweepstakes week, the retirement sweepstakes week, and I'm going to come up with some more things to give away. But we're going to do it that week. I thought that'd be something unique. I don't know if any other TV shows is giving away stuff on people's retirement. Listen. Make this clear now. A lot of people think I'm retiring from life, and I'm still going to do the television show. I just really love doing this. It's like, you know, the fishing and hunting and visiting people. And like this weekend, I never go anywhere without running into people who really enjoy the outdoors. So I just get a kick out of it. I'll continue doing it. In fact, I honestly will be doing a lot more fishing. I have a lot more video for you when I do retire. Like I said yesterday, I'm going to fish the whole month of June just to get started off. And I also want to take Panhandle Outdoors on the road. I want to. You know, these folks, like this morning, I had a nice email from Defuniac Springs and the folks there, Miller's Crossroads up there in Bonifay. I want to get on the road maybe once a month or something and just travel to the Bonifays and the Defuniacs and Marianas and the Apalachicolas and the Hosfords and maybe have lunch somewhere at the local cafe. Everybody's got a local hangout, and just meet up with some of y'all and have lunch and visit with you and just get a talk with you. I just love to do that, and I'm not a politician. I'm not running for office. I just want to get out and do that. So I'll have time when I retire. That's always been in the back of my mind. Just put Panhandle Outdoors on the road and just go out and just visit with y'all and spend some time with you. Have lunch with you. Have a big old hamburger or some fried fish or whatever y'all like to eat with those places. Okay. So anyway, keep that in mind. So all kind of good things are going to happen when I retire. So I want to talk a lot about it. It'll be a wonderful week, and we're going to give to you that week of my retirement. Okay. Now, next thing I want to talk about. The Indian Pass, a lot of people just jump into the grouper season going on now. The grouper season is well underway down in our 4 counties in the eastern viewing area. And the question is, a lot of times on Indian Pass, can you bring in those grouper, although Indian Pass is right on the border of Gulf County and Franklin County, are you allowed to bring in those grouper into that boat landing? And the answer is yes, you can. Now, you cannot take them into Mexico Beach or the St. Joe boat ramp, but you can bring them in because it's right next to Franklin County. A lot of people put in Indian Pass and go out and grouper fish and go up behind the island or out from the island and come in there. It's all in Franklin County water, and of course it extends out 9 miles. So the answer is yes, you can do that. You can bring them into that area right there, okay? All right, the last segment, I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it. this time of year, we're talking about the gators, you know, they're getting out of the water, moving around, and the bears are moving around. They're sort of getting out and hungry and all. And the Florida bear population, it's been amazing studying it, because you know we had a little bear season this past year, and of course a lot of folks just about had a fit over it because we killed a few bears. But what people don't realize is, okay, I want to go over how the population. Okay, these are in the green now. This is the area where a lot of the bears are centralized in this location. These locations right here now. I just want to show you. Let's look here. I'm going to sort of zoom this in on the western Panhandle. Okay, follow this chart. In 2002, there were 80 bears. In 2015, 140. The percent of change, folks, that's a 75% increase. 75% increase in 13 years. Okay, that's in the west Panhandle. Let's go to the east Panhandle. This is us mainly. You know, that was Eglin right there. This is Apalachicola. 2002 in the east Panhandle. Okay, everybody got the chart. 2002, then, okay, we had 570 bears, and in 2015, 1,080. Folks, look at that increase, 89% increase, okay? That's in the bear population, 89%. Let's do one more. Let's go to the northern Osceola National Forest. See the numbers 2002, 2014. They've got a population of 620, but look at their increase, 138% increase. That's the increase in the bear population in the state of Florida. Then I'm going down to other areas and all. But anyway, the big thing is there's a huge problem with bears, just getting more and more of them. And the study's been very scientifically done, and they've done them out of colleges and all. And the FWC's worked with the University of Florida and different ones. So this is pretty accurate. They can pretty well now with electronics and the hair samples and all pretty well keep up with the bear population. So be aware when they have a hunt, that don't hardly dent them. I mean, when it increases something like that, it's an amazing process to see that. So just be aware of the bear population. Our hunt did not hurt the bear population, okay? So just be aware we got a lot of that going on, okay? Gonna have to wrap things up. Had a good show this morning, certainly enjoyed doing it. And stay tuned. We're going to do some more pictures tomorrow. Got some big stuff coming up. But meanwhile, you just have a great day at work. Have a great day being around folks and all. And always do something good for your fellow man. And God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.